Geoffrey VI was Count of Nantes from 1156 to 1158. He was also known as Geoffrey of Anjou and Geoffrey FitzEmpress. Early life. Born in Rouen in 1134, he was the second of the three sons of Geoffrey VI, Count of Anjou and Empress Matilda. His elder brother was King Henry II of England and his younger brother was William FitzEmpress, Count of Poitou. Conflict. It was said that in his will, Geoffrey VI had stipulated that his second son Geoffrey would become Count of Anjou and of Maine if his elder son Henry managed to become King of England. In the meantime, he granted Geoffrey the castles at Chinon, Loudun, Maubeuge and one other castle. The body of the count would remain unburied until Henry agreed to the terms of the will. The story was reported in contemporary sources only in a minor chronicle in Tours. W. L. Warren makes the case that the story was invented by Geoffrey. In March 1152, he attempted to abduct Eleanor of Aquitaine as she travelled from Beaugency to Poitiers after her divorce from Louis VII of France. She avoided his trap when she was forewarned. He lay in wait at Port des Piles, near the River Cruce, and would have married her had the abduction been successful. In June he allied himself with King Louis, the king's brother Count Robert I of Dreux, the Count of Champagne and the Count of Blois when Louis attacked Normandy as a response to the marriage of Henry Courtemantle and Eleanor of Aquitaine, which took place without Louis's knowledge. If successful, the five of them intended to divide the lands of Henry and Eleanor amongst themselves. In late 1153 or in 1154, Theobald V, Count of Blois, invaded Touraine, which Henry regarded as his. Geoffrey and others were taken captive, and Theobald required Henry to destroy the castle of Chaumont-sur-Loire to obtain the freedom. Geoffrey accompanied Henry and Eleanor to England when King Stephen died in December 1154. In the summer of 1156, Geoffrey was again making trouble for Henry, and Henry laid siege to the castles of Chinon, Maubeuge and Loudun. Geoffrey was forced to yield them, and according to some sources he was able to keep Loudun. Henry gave Geoffrey an annuity of £1,500 for the other two castles. Shortly after that siege ended, the people of Nantes deposed the count and asked King Henry whom they should invite to fill the vacancy. He suggested Geoffrey. The offer was made and accepted. Geoffrey was succeeded by Henry II as Count of Nantes pursuant to a subsequent war and treaty between Henry II and the Duke of Brittany. Death. Geoffrey died suddenly at Nantes in 1158. Fictional portrayals. Geoffrey was portrayed by actor Paul Greenwood in the 1978 BBC TV series The Devil's Crown, which dramatized the reigns of his brother and nephews in England. Ancestry.